All right, we are here post-game after a Lions victory over the Central Florida Force. With us, we got Dakar Brent and Ken Lewis, Mr. Triple Double himself. Walk us through the game, Ken.
It's crazy because leading up to this week, obviously we're coming off of the All-Star weekend. Our team took a little break, just like everybody else. We had a little controversy about some players not making the selection, so we kind of took that into our week of preparation for this game. We really took that in consideration, like for Terrell not getting picked, me not getting picked, and we used that to fire ourselves through this game and to make sure that we make a statement through the league that if we're not going to have all-stars, at least we're going to have first teamers and second team all league players. So that was the motivation for today's game leading up to it.
I was going to say, it definitely seemed not necessarily motion towards the Force, but the game itself being snubbed, both you and Terrell. I know definitely on your side it's gotta hurt. You've been in the league for a while. Mm-hmm. Did you kind of feel like you had to make a statement tonight?
Definitely. With the guys this year, man, like this being my fifth year, this team is so selfless. Like everybody plays this level of basketball very well and they know their roles. When a player like that, when a team like that gets together, the chemistry and the camaraderie can beat better teams. And really, we've just been in situations where we just outplay teams, where we use our skill and what we do best, and we just exploit other teams. It's not even hard what we do. We just play simple basketball. So
now, obviously, this is monumental just in being able to get another win after going on a little bit of a losing streak, trying to get that momentum back in the right direction. Central Florida Force, they are currently last in the Southeast Division. Does that make it any less of a win, though?
Not at all. Even the last of our conference, they're pros. Like, they have the same amount of talent level that we do. It's just they're on a different team. Like, we don't know what's going on up in Orlando, but we know in Sarasota, we work hard. We show up for practice. When we show up, we work hard. And that translates to the games that we play, and it makes our games fun. When practice is hell and we're at each other's throat and getting better and stuff like that, it makes these games come out and be a breeze and have, like, fun for us and fun for the fans.
Now, we've talked about it before, but even now that we're starting to get more towards mid-season, again, what are those expectations going for that final push?
So expectations leading into this final playoff push, we've got to be more disciplined on our offense, just our second, third options. Like we're going to start digging into those more, start to get more discipline. So then when we get to the better teams, we don't have to look for our first and second option. We can already know we have those down, and we can start going for the third and fourth off gate and mix the game up very quickly for 4 quarters.
And then final question before we go over to Mr. Brent. Obviously with officials and then your history with officials, it seems like, you have your points per game, you have your steals per game, and now it appears you have your techs per game. How do you balance the relationship with the officials while still being able to show emotion throughout the game?
For me, it's a fine line because my guys know me. They know my mouth. They know my attitude, my demeanor. They know when something's wrong with me. They know everything because we spend a lot of time together. It's surprising because my 5th year in this league, a lot of these refs know me as well. They've reffed me, played against, with me on the court in the men's leagues in Florida and stuff. So you would think they know my demeanor, but sometimes when they're trying to present a different kind of product to the public, they may have some rules and stipulations that they don't want to see or don't want to look at. So they blow a tech on me every once in a while when I get fiery, but it's all part of the game.
All right. Now for Mr. Brent.
What's happening?
Now you definitely you had yourself a game today. I know it may be bigger than past games, but I think a lot of your teammates would also speak on your behalf that you can play at this level consistently. Do you want to speak on that a little bit?
Hey man, I had a point to prove tonight, man. That's all. I was on a mission. I had a hell of a 2 weeks. I worked my ass off. That's really it. Hey, I feed off my teammates. I play my role. I just let it come to me. That's it.
Now, just kind of even going in today, what was the mentality? Even just kind of going in pregame, was it just more of a
Kill,
gotta eat?
kill. I woke up this morning ready to kill. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I was hyped the whole game. Warm ups, whole game. I got one dunk, rim graves. I was trying to dunk everything. I was hyped. So I just wanted to kill.
Now, how's your experience been throughout the league? Obviously, I've seen this season. It seems like every game you start showing more and more of what you're capable of.
Yeah. I mean, I like the league. I like the season. I mean, I love my players. I mean, people we got, I go to war for them. They'll go to war for me. So they got my back, I got theirs.
Now, obviously, chemistry is a big thing in this game, especially it's a game of runs. Usually, the teams with more chemistry are the ones that have longer runs. What are some of the maybe players that you found chemistry with, maybe even specific ones on the court?
Really him. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because people don't know. When I first met Ken, who was in Tampa for a Ball is Life event, street ball,
Man,
it was a dog fight. Even though I lost, but I still made a name for myself. I stamped my name. But I like his energy. I look at him like a big brother, no lie. I feed off him.
well,
That's really it.
now kind of similar to the question I asked him. What would you say your expectations for yourself? Yeah, just kind of expectations, kind of going to the end of the season. What are you looking for to see from yourself?
I mean,
Shoot for the stars. Bro.
yeah, that's really it. That's really it. I'm trying to get that call. Really. I want that call. I mean, I feel like I worked hard. I deserve it. I'm going to get it. My time now. That's really it.
Perfect. And then, and again, just kind of speaking with chemistry as well as being a team leader. Has this season maybe even been any different than looking at maybe your first, second year in the league and now taking more of that leadership role?
Definitely. The first year in the league, 2018, 8 teams spread all over the country, California to New York. It was very different. It was just different to have to like take the traveling into effect, the plane rides, the long bus rides, all that kind of thing. Like that was different to learn how to play with and manage your mental and your body at the same time. So like now, 5th year in, it's not so much more about me doing it. It's my players around me doing it, because just me doing it only makes me good. But when I tell my younger players, he's a 2-year player in this league. I got a rookie in this league. Terrell, LT, they're 2-year players in this league. They may not know those things. So like they may not understand like an 11-hour van ride takes a toll on your knees when you try to get out and play the day of. Some of those guys aren't understanding like it's not that you played bad. It's the circumstances leading up to the game made us play bad. And that's a thing in basketball. And everybody who plays this game knows that. So when we take preparation seriously and we're in the city the day before the game in our hotel chilling that night of and get a great night's sleep, wake up and go get breakfast together as a team, get to the gym early, do our shoot around, do our normal routine. These guys are locked in. They have no choice but to be locked in. So I take those things into consideration and I permeate it from myself throughout my team so that everybody has an equal advantage so that we're all rising together.
Perfect. Now, to conclude our time together, I do want to highlight, even though unfortunately, again, you and Terrell got snubbed from this year's All-Star, but you still found yourself to be able to get on a court during All-Star Week. Do you kind of want to be able to just highlight your time down in Mexico?
Of course. I was fortunate enough to go down to Mexico and play in their top countries' money tournaments. And I was actually fortunate enough to see 2 of my teammates down there from this team, Tegan Pertil and Marcus Neely. So that was an experience beyond what I've ever seen on the basketball stage. Just the love that they showed out there, the culture, everything was just so loving and so fun. Like everyone who plays this sport, like Brent and all the rest of my teammates, I hope they get that call just like me so they can experience what we really do this for. So it was an amazing experience.
You gonna find yourself going back?
Definitely. If anywhere, I mean, I did end up winning $100K from Mexico. So those are the type of things that we look to do. Like we play in the league and we wait for those calls so we can make more money. And then eventually we're playing basketball, getting paid all year round. And that's the goal. So
Well, that's definitely the goal, and we'll definitely stay tuned as the rest of the season continues, and definitely wish you guys the best of luck. Thank you for your time.
yes, sir. Thank you.